Indigenous Performing Arts Alliance, or IPA, has been advocating for Indigenous performing artists for over 2 decades. Their Intertribal Gathering is in a different location each year and showcases local and national Indigenous artists. And this year, it's in Vancouver. Cynthia Licker-Sage is the executive director of IPA.
The one thing about the Intertribal Gathering, again, being 20 years since manifestation, it's been really, you can see the growth, especially with Indigenous culture too. So it's been really phenomenal and really excited to be in this wonderful venue tonight.
IPA also hosts a conference for other Indigenous not-for-profits where they strategize on how to fight for a self-sustaining critical mass within the Indigenous performing arts community.
This gathering is an open concept, so we determine what we want to talk about, and then we break off into groups, and then we discuss in smaller groups how to advocate for one another, which is super important.
In 1949, the Canadian government established the Royal Commission on National Development in the Arts, Letters, and Sciences. It was a response to the overwhelming influence of American culture on Canada and the need to bolster a national cultural identity after World War II. It is known as the Massey Report, and it concluded that the government should play a role in developing art, culture, and universities in Canada. There is a section on page 239 called Indian Arts and Crafts, where it says, "This unsatisfactory state of affairs has led some to believe that since the death of true Indian arts is inevitable, Indians should not be encouraged to prolong the existence of arts which, at best, must be artificial and at worst are degenerate. The impact of the white man, with his more advanced civilization and his infinitely superior techniques, resulted in the gradual destruction of the Indian way of life. The Indian arts thus survive only as ghosts or shadows of a dead society. They can never, it is said, regain real form or substance. Indians with creative talent should therefore develop it as other Canadians do, and should receive every encouragement for this purpose. But Indian art, as such, cannot be revived." Thanks to IPA and other arts service organizations, we now have a voice at the federal and provincial levels fighting for Indigenous artists. And this year, they awarded the inaugural Membership Recognition Award to honor the career of musician Sandy Schofield.
Well, I'm going to my grave. I come from a family of musicians for generations upon generations, and so this is what I've inherited. So I'm going to the other side doing this. So it's just my journey. So I suppose it was unexpected, and I'm very happy. I'm happy to be honored and acknowledged, for my life's work, right? Because I certainly have devoted my life to learning my craft.
After 20 years, the Indigenous Performing Arts Alliance continues to support Indigenous artists at all stages of their career. This is Ryan Cunningham with APTN National News, Vancouver.